Welcome back to Lucore Automotive Services. As you can see behind me, we have Ford trucks and Chevy cars and Toyotas. That's actually one of ours, but it's got 300 and some odd thousand miles on it. And we got Corvettes and Chevys and Lexuses. We work on Kias. We work on everything. We appreciate you guys bringing your vehicles to us to work on. Without you guys bringing us your cars, we would not be able to pay our bills. We appreciate all of our customers for that. Today we have a race car over to us just from the other side of town, over in Pataskala. So we're going to get this thing up on the alignment rack and try to make it go straighter. So that's what we do with race cars. Thank you guys for trusting us with your more expensive toys as well as your daily drivers. Let's get this thing on the rack and get to work. It's not quite Leroy, but it's red and fast. Let's see what we can do with this little ripper. Got a hardtop version sitting right there. Although it dropped a valve in number 7. Yeah, let's get this thing on the alignment rack, see what we can do with it. That's a mess. Back end steering to the right, the front end's all over the place. Probably just had a bunch of new parts put in it, so let's square it up and start over. That's not too bad. We got a ton of caster. Toe's good. Our rear toe's not really adjustable. We're going to need to talk to the customer about getting some adjustable rear lower arms. This has kind of an F-body style rear suspension, so it's like a 3-link, but the side arms aren't adjustable, so I can't make any adjustments to toe. You can see I got it roughed in. I'm gonna go back through, and the rear end's out, kicked to the right a bit. I'd like to fix that, but I won't be able to do anything with that until we have adjustable arms. Pretty much a standard transverse leaf 99 Corvette front suspension. Might be able to work some bump steer into it. And then in the back we've got a solid axle. All I
transverse leaf. Actually pretty cool setup. But these arms need to be adjustable for me to change the toe in the back. Pinion angle can be dialed in any way you want it. And then you can center the axle from side to side with the panhard up there. So, not a whole lot to do on this one. Got urethane bushings. You may want to put new urethane bushings in it. That might square up his toe if those bushings are worn out. Those wear out pretty quick usually in aggressive applications. Actually toes out at that point. Toes out 1.5 degrees. Let's see if we can solve that. I don't think this rack is square in the car. That's causing us some weird bump steer because of different length rod ends. Yeah, it has different length tie rod ends, so there's a bump steer issue that's not going to be something we can take out of it. You can actually see that this rod end is a completely different length than this rod end, so that's why we're getting different rates of return. So yeah, the rack's way offset in the chassis. Okay, that explains a lot. So I'm not going to mess with that unless they figure out a way to center their rack. Pretty good setup for a baseline. Within a degree of, within 1/10 of a degree camber, within 2/10 of a degree cross caster. I'm at 8 degrees caster, within 1/10. So then we're going to let him run it this way, see what he thinks. We've got a few things to address. We want to square up that back end. We're going to need parts for that, so we'll talk to him about that. The front actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, except for the rack and pinion being off-centered in the car. It's going to make weird bump steer issues. Basically, when it lifts, the driver's side is staying pretty normal, but the passenger side is actually towing out because it's such a longer rod end. So the sweep is different. So we'll talk to him about that and see what he wants to do, and then we'll go from there. Maybe it'll be enough of an improvement just with the alignment that it will at least be usable until they make improvements as they go on. That's how race cars always are. You're always making changes, you're always updating things and changing things around to try and get that little extra bit of performance. We do a lot of race car chassis setups here. We appreciate you guys bringing your vehicles to us. This one's pretty quick and uneventful, but we'll get after the next one. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, leave us a comment below. Have a great day. car wants to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and it's all out of bubble gum.